Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of this F1 24 co-op career mode with myself and Zversky driving for Williams here in Season 1. If you did miss the last episode, well, what can I say other than it was such an up and down weekend from a front row lockout in the sprint race. A little bit of a game glitch there because they actually promoted Ben to P1 when he qualified about P5, I think it was, from memory. So a little bit of a glitch there that helped him with our front row lockout, but nonetheless, it was a front row lockout for Williams. But in the end, unfortunately, that race just ended up with me getting a little bit of early damage and dropping down to P9, so no points in the sprint race, and Ben suffering another engine failure and losing his third turbocharger of the season. So he's only got one left before he has to take an engine penalty, unfortunately for himself. Then we get along to the main race, and once again, it was just bad luck on my end. I copped some early damage, and for whatever reason, even though I qualified up there in P7, I'm fairly certain I was, the game glitched out with the grid once again and put me back down in P16. So a little unfortunate, but I thought I had the pace to work myself back through the field, which was looking like I could have done it. I had a little bit of a slow start, starting on a slower tyre, but unfortunately one of the Alpines just decided to hook me and put me into the wall, which ended my race on lap 2. For Ben, he was able to fight his way through the field, a good undercut there as well, which put him inside the points. So another healthy amount of points for himself as we go on to Belgium, which hopefully we can turn this around.
Wind tunnel engineer. Complete any session with the fastest lap or reach 289 kilometers an hour for 30 seconds.
Surely the top speed one, because it's Belgium.
That should hopefully be easy enough. Power unit, use ERS for 35 seconds is very easy. Quality assurance, spend over 45 seconds in fourth or complete any one session without a flashback.
Oh, easy!
Easy without a flashback. You literally can't do that. And complete one practice program or perfect race strategy.
Just complete.
Might as well just do complete, yeah. Oh, I've gone to communicate. There we go. Yes. Yeah, nice. Got some points in. Got reliability upgrade. Very nice. More points. More points. Front wing, nice, and turbo didn't work. And hopefully the monocoque structure comes in. It did not come in. That is annoying. And now Williams are looking at that.
Okay.
376 points for us to repurchase that. Or we can use 367 points for the turbo. So we'll be saving 9 resource points if we get the turbo and let them get the monocoque.
Yeah, now our plan is not going to fruition. I reckon we should just get both.
Get both? Yeah.
I definitely want the ERS because I find we burn through it way too quickly.
Alright, so we'll go for that. Just standard because it'll still come in before next weekend.
Yes.
And it's another huge jump to the point where I could actually probably say we are
a front runner
with Mercedes and Aston. Like, it's close.
Cool. Alright, starting my race strategy program on the hards. Oh! Okay, we're good. There's a yellow flag behind me.
Oh, I see. There's a Haas in the gravel.
Is it?
Yeah, Hulkenberg was just sitting in the gravel trap.
Oh. Okay, that was a big moment.
Whereabouts?
At P1.
Oh. Yeah, I can see a yellow flag.
Yeah. I was only able to get green on my fuel strategy.
Damn.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that
that
one,
is
so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers. Program complete.
Still can't get purple on the
These
fuel
results
saving.
will do, although you could definitely do.
Damn. Is it because you just don't have enough time on the delta to slow down, or what?
Oh, I'm lifting and coasting pretty much wherever I can. I'm short shifting. I don't know how much slower I can drive.
Right.
And like every time I cross the line, I've got like maybe a tenth or half a tenth in hand.
Damn.
Oh no. Keep it out the wall.
Damage to your front wing, damage to your front wing. Suggest we box to change it.
So you're up there in P10. You did get some soft tire stuff done.
Yes.
I'm 8/10 of a second down without doing any soft
Yeah.
tire running. Can I get it slowed down where I need to? Bit of a lock in the front. Open DRS and on power, too much turbo. And I actually ran out of DRS at the end there. But P2. Alright, can we do any better on this lap? A little bit of a lock up. Immediately nearly 2/10 better, but I think I went a little bit too heavy on ERS to start with. So I'll probably have to go a bit lighter on the usage for the rest of the lap. Oh, scruffy through there. Rear end stepped out a little bit. Much nicer through Q1. A little bit wobbly. Yeah, there we go, much better. P2! Oh no, a bit wide. Purple middle sector though. Bit of a lock up. On the power. Out of ERS right on the line. That's put me P2, so I need to find
That's P2. You're currently in second
2/10, and it's not a good sign that the AI now coming out for their final fast lap, so I might be struggling here to get another lap in. Tries to get good power out. Looks like there's a tiny little bit of wheel spin, but he's on the DRS and would probably be heavily on the ERS button as well. Late brakes are down into the first corner. It seems like it was a pretty good exit there. Didn't look like there was too much wheel spin on it, as now he starts the downhill descent into Eau Rouge and then to the top of Radion. And it looks like he does that quite nicely, very easily flat in qualifying spec here in Formula 1. Hits the DRS going down the Camel straight, a nice long straight, plenty of time to get into the slipstream to try and make an overtake down here into the chicane at the end of it, using all of the track available to him, keeps it to the left to open up this right-hander, stays off of the gravel there on the exit, takes plenty of curb though, nice and late braking downhill here. He keeps it nice and close to the inside, whereas I try to take a little bit more of a double apex. Oh, that's quite wide. I reckon he just got into the gravel there. As now we take a look here. Again, at the moment, no one is really improving to knock me off of the front row, as he's just come out of Puon and now into the final sector here, to the left, to the right, back again to the left, as he now comes down into the bus stop chicane. Oh, that's a big lock up, which would compromise just slightly. Onto the power, hits the DRS. Where does it put him? P7. Have a look at the gap between me and Max.
Oi.
Oi.
Far out.
I got the front row by thousandths of a
A
second.
thousandth of a second.
Nestled in the Ardennes forest waits an absolutely classic challenge. A throwback, and unashamedly so. The reputation of Spa-Francorchamps speaks for itself. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track's a great one for fans of pure speed, and the average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour.
Here we go. Is the grid broken?
See how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session.
Looks alright to me.
Pole position, and Lightning completes the front row.
It says
Considering
you
the
and
rest
me
of the
are
grid,
in the front
we
row,
have-
and I've got
Oh,
nothing.
don't.
I've got nothing on my
Hamilton,
starting grid.
Russell, Leclerc,
Everything looks normal for me.
Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Ocon, Gasly, Sonoda, Ricciardo, Bottas, Joe, Magnussen, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds
Both the Mercedes have penalties.
Lights out. Just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside
Yeah, he was
me,
saying
a man,
names,
well,
but
what more can I
because
say?
there's no
But he's a legend.
positions,
Anthony
I have no
Davidson.
clue who
I
it
know
was.
the
All I
team
know is
say
that
there's no
Magnussen's
number one
lost.
or number two. But behind the scenes, there's always a top
what's
dog
going
and a
on?
little pup.
There's a
And
Mercedes
this driver
behind
is
Magnussen
the
who's
toppest of
last,
top dogs at
and
this
it's
team.
got
I
no
know
one
what we've
inside
got to
the
do
car
before the
and
start
nobody
of
connects
today's
around
race.
it. Now
But what
I
about
can
our
see
driver?
Stroll's car with no
What do
one
the
in it
final
all around
hours
it.
look like for them?
Well,
he's
for them,
behind
you've got
me,
your
and I'm
pre-race
at the back.
rituals that you go through. You see different drivers.
I'm trying to work out from this cutscene where we all are.
Some drivers really absorb the energy.
There's a
from the
Mercedes
crowd,
next
and
to
they're there
Carlos
waving
on
to
mine.
the
I'm in P7. I can see you up in P2. Everything looks fine on my end.
information,
Pierre
that
Gasly's
vital
14th
information that you need
with
to
a
carry you
RB
through the
next to
race.
him.
And you know those pre-race rituals are essential to making things.
It all looks good to me.
You do a lot of Grand Prix in a season.
I'm loaded in, sitting on the grid.
I've still got Anthony
The
Davidson
easier you are
talking.
within that environment.
God, they just go on full yap sessions on your
Yeah, I
end.
know. Alright, I'm on the front row, okay. Oh, I was not expecting to see that. Soft tyres are a race tyre, apparently.
Really?
Default strategy, soft tyres to lap 10, mediums to the end.
Damn, mine is mediums to lap 10 and then hards to the end.
Interesting.
That is very interesting.
My alternate strategy is start
I'm the
on
only
softs.
one on mediums.
The alternate strategy for me is start on softs, hit on lap 9, hards to the end.
Mine is medium, medium, hard.
Bottas, Hulkenberg, and Aston are currently on the grid for me, and they're saying they're position 0.
I'm guessing because of all the glitching they made contact or something. I don't know. Here we go. Let's see if this unbrakes itself.
Okay, I've got 0.2 on my starting
Damn.
position.
0.3.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid.
Apparently,
There you
I'm
go.
now P0.
Alright.
Race
Let's see what
control,
happens when we
DRS
start.
disabled. Okay. The timing's now fixed itself.
Oh, good.
I've had an absolute shocker start.
I didn't have a great one.
Max is already going for the lead.
I've ended up exactly where I started, P7. Oh, that looks spicy.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Gonna let him have it so I can get DRS.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh. How bad is the damage?
Red.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't realise how far back the two Mercedes were. They're currently 16th, 17th.
Yeah, they were literally right at the back.
So my first objective for the race, don't damage my front wing for the next 4 laps.
Damn.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the
Alright,
target
that's
well
my
there.
objective
Nice one.
done.
It's a long way to go in this race, though, so
What was yours again? Front wing. That's
Yeah.
right.
I need to achieve a lap time of 50.3.
Easy peasy, man.
Yeah. Alright, I got the lap time done.
Nice.
So I've come out ahead of Sonoda and also ahead of him so he doesn't get DRS.
Oh, nice.
Yellow flag in front of me.
Oh.
Hamilton's going slow.
Okay, clear.
I reckon Hamilton's got an issue.
Engine failure smoke, or is he just going slow?
He was just going slow.
Interesting.
He's still going. And he's now off on minimap. There he goes.
Okay, mate. Your lap times are all
I
over the
need to
place
achieve
right
a
now.
lap time
We've
of
gotta have
51.4.
consistency. Come on, we can do better than
Ooh.
this.
You still P11?
P12, Sonoda got by me.
Nah.
Oh! Okay, I missed... Oh! Okay, got away with that.
What on earth was that?
I did I had a bit of a rear lock moment into turn 1.
Oh, yeah.
And drifted it through and nearly did the nose wall tap on the apex.
Oh dear.
Yeah, okay, so I thought mine was achieve a lap time of 51.4. It's an average of 51.4.
Ah.
Caution.
Yellow flag ahead of me.
Oh,
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through
who's
the
gone?
It's an Aston.
It would be Stroll, I'd imagine, because Alonso's still in 5th.
Yeah, it Stroll's run engine failure.
Alright, here we go. Through, ready, on. That's half a second, the gap. So he's going to annihilate me now.
I don't know
Won't
how I
even
got
have to-
away with that.
Oh dear. What did you do?
So, I was just trying to defend from Russell, but Gasly broke a lot earlier than I was expecting, but, like, I was already at my peak braking capacity, so I just had nowhere to go, so I tapped the rear of Gasly, and I was like, oh, this is going to be another win gone. But no, all good. Got by Gasly, so that's me back in the P11.
Damn. Battle for the ages.
Yeah, I know.
You just seems to have infinite battery to keep pushing with. Just about holding off Russell by the looks of it. P11.
Oh, my screen froze right before the end.
Oh, very nice.
So, I was definitely catching Yuki because I reckon
Yeah.
like, so now I was behind Ocon, but it wasn't like he was he was holding me up in the last and the middle sector.
Yep.
But even with DRS, I wasn't able to get close enough to like get a dive in or anything.
Yeah.
So when I eventually was close enough, I took it, and then I was able to catch like a second and a half on Yuki, and I was nearly within DRS, but then I ran out of DRS onto the last lap, so I wasn't able to try and make it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Great stuff indeed.
I'd used all the ERS to try and get past Ocon the lap before and didn't save up enough.
Damn.
Come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history
On the podium once again.
surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top
Another
once
front
again.
row to no points for myself.
Damn.
You know how Leclerc goes from pole position to no win?
Yeah.
I'm just front row to nothing.
Damn. There we go. 18 points. How far off the fastest lap was I? Half a second.
My fastest lap was, what's that? About 7/10.
Yeah.
So, so our pace together wasn't that far off.
Yeah, it was good.
Considering my fastest lap of the race was actually done right at the end on like lap 18 or something on those
Oh,
laps.
wow.
So, yeah.
Standings. I've moved myself to 9th, ahead of Hamilton and Stroll. You've held on to P12. Look at that. There's 4 of yous on 10 points.
God damn.
In terms of constructors, we're still P6 because that's a massive gap to Mercedes ahead, but we've further solidified ourselves ahead of RB, Alpine, and Sauber and Haas. So that is nice.
I am drawing in my championship rivalry with Ocon.
Yep.
My experience went up, Racecraft went down a level, my awareness went up a level,
Yep.
pace went up, and my focus has gone up a level, my overall's still 67.
Very nice.
I've got a secret meeting for next episode.
Ooh.
Yeah, this will be my 3rd meeting with them.
Let's go.
Thank you everyone for watching this episode. Much better than last weekend. Definitely know where I need to improve now. Feel like I'm now pretty much getting qualifying dialed in. 2 race weekends in a row, front row start. And I am now starting to be a bit more consistent with my qualifying. I'm able to now lap a bit better. Just need to now figure out why I fall off so quickly during a race. It's starting starting to get to a point where it's a bit annoying. At the end of the stint in that race, just then started coming back at him, on the hard tyres, considering they had been on for like 18 laps at that point in time, but just was too little too late in the end, and was just able to hold on for P11. So if I'd just defended from Snowder a bit more, that could have been points, but that's the power of hindsight. So we'll see you all in the next episode for Monza. See ya.